Good evening, I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Welcome to TCM, more of day 24 of 31 Days of Oscar. Since early this morning, our theme has been Oscar goes to the city so nice, they named it New York, which is located in the state of New York. Today, the cameras roll where the Bronx is up and the Battery's down and the people ride in a hole in the ground. We know filmmakers love New York, so does the Academy, which means our movies today are empirically number one, top of the list, king of the hill. I mean, if you can make it there, you can make it in other cities, towns, and municipalities too, probably. Up next, one of the best comedies of the 1980s and a Best Picture nominee, an authentic, sweet story of an Italian-American family in Brooklyn, from director Norman Jewison in 1987, Moonstruck. Cher and Nicolas Cage lead the stellar ensemble cast here, with Cher delivering an Oscar-winning performance. Cher is Loretta Castorini, a middle-aged widow who married for love once and has since decided to live a practical, if passionless, life. She's agreed to marry a perfectly good man who she likes but doesn't love, wonderfully played by Danny Aiello. Loretta's plan holds until she meets Aiello's younger brother, Ronnie. That's Nick Cage, a tormented baker who's largely given up on life, save his passion for the opera. And opera music, or the absence of it, played a big role in Moonstruck's success with critics and at the box office. That's an amazing story. Trust me, it's amazing. Have it after the movie. Cage, nephew of filmmaker Francis Ford Coppola and actress Talia Shire, barely made it past his screen test with MGM, but Cher thought he was perfect for the role and threatened to quit if he wasn't hired. There's some irony there because Cher nearly passed on the part herself. Cher had just made back-to-back films, Suspect and The Witches of Eastwick, which she was still shooting when she read the script for Moonstruck. Exhausted, Cher turned the role down, but director Norman Jewison, who had already fought hard with the studio to ensure she was offered the part, let Cher know that if she let Moonstruck go, she would always regret it. Moonstruck is further fueled by John Patrick Shanley's Oscar-winning script and its sublime supporting cast led by Olympia Dukakis, who won Best Supporting Actress as Cher's mother, and Vincent Gardenia, who earned a nomination as her father. There's also John Mahoney and Fyodor Chaliapin as Cher's grandfather, a man with the most well-exercised dogs in New York. From MGM in 1987, Moonstruck. Okay, so I mentioned opera music during Moonstruck's introduction. Kevin Getz wrote a wonderful book, Audienceology, about the post-production process of testing movies with screenings in front of real audiences. Kevin is Hollywood's preeminent audience tester. These are not studio execs. Researchers like Kevin identify weaknesses in a movie. They're talented professionals who want to help a director release the best film possible. For Moonstruck, the studio knew this was going to be a really good movie. It was authentic, heartfelt, with dynamic performances across the cast, and it was funny, really funny. Anyway, so they test it in suburban Los Angeles. First 30 or 40 minutes, barely a single laugh. Every time Olympia Dukakis said something to her family, it sounded harsh, like a threat, not a loving nudge from a loving matriarch. Because Ronnie, Nick Cage's character, wants to live his life embracing the passion he feels from opera music, Moonstruck originally had opera music as its score. After the test, the audience testers suggested that maybe that opera music at the beginning signaled seriousness, a heaviness to the audience. So they replaced it at the beginning with Dean Martin singing That's Amore. With that single change, nothing else, they retested. The audience laughed, and Moonstruck earned 6 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture, and 3 wins, including Cher as Best Actress, the signature performance of her career. Coming up, 31 Days of Oscar continues with more New York stories from the 80s. From writer-director Woody Allen, Hannah and Her Sisters is next on TCM.
Next on TCM, Hannah and Her Sisters. Then Arthur. And later, Midnight Cowboy. Everybody's talking at Oscar tonight.